All right. What is up? What is happening? Fit Over 40 tribe members. Coach Dave here, just ready to bring you another episode of the Fit Over 40 Challenge Show. Yep, the number one health and fitness show for those of us in the club. That's right, the 40 and over club. My name is Coach Dave, and as you know, I am here to create impact and help change the lives of us that are in our 40s, that are busy, but we want to be healthy and live a long quality life. So today I'm fired up and I'm ready to bring you this episode, okay? It's a brand new month. It is August, okay? It is the hottest month, I believe, in the state of Texas. I might be wrong, but more than anything, the thing is we're going to heat it up here because we've got a new focus this month. We got new goals. Again, typically, this is a great month because here we start school, and when school starts back, things start to get serious. And what I mean by that is that we start to, again, get off of our summer schedule and get back to business. Now, it's a little bit different this year, obviously, with COVID and the quarantine, the lockdowns and all that stuff, but doesn't mean we can't still kind of get back into that mind frame and in that whole situation where it's back to school, it's back to business, it's back to getting you to where you want to be. And so this month, we'll be talking a lot about really about yourself, okay? And the title of this today, I'm calling it Live Your Best Life by Saying No More Often. Okay, I want to talk to you today about something that will make you feel more in control of your time and also your actions. And it can have a spillover effect in all areas of your life. So it doesn't have to just be fitness. It can be all areas of your life. All right. So are you ready? Yes. All right, here we go. The key, and it's simple, it's saying no more often. That's right. All you have to do is just say no. Say no to the things that you are not wholeheartedly interested in doing. In fact, you can even take it a step further and only agree to the things that make you say, hey, yes. Now, if you're like me and most people, you've got kids, you've got work, you've got everything going on, and your schedule is usually jam-packed. And sometimes you wonder, how are you going to get it all accomplished? How are you going to get everything on your list done? Well, it might be time to take back control. What does this have to do with health and fitness? You're probably asking right now. Well, it has a lot to do with it, okay? I'm going to explain to you here exactly what I'm talking about. And here's why. Overcommitting your time and mental energy can leave you feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and drained. It can take a toll on your wallet and your health. You see, after a while, it becomes challenging to do everything on your list, right? Well, and do it to a point that you feel like you've really accomplished it. And that can mean that, it's your quality of your life suffers as well, okay? A lot of people always say that they don't have time for their own self-care. I mean, I hear that all the time, that basically the number one constraint is I don't have enough time to take care of my health and fitness. Well, let me just tell you right now, it is more important than ever to make sure that you make time for your well-being, okay? Because that needs to be put ahead of everything else on your to-do list. Without your health, you can't have wealth. All right, health is the new wealth. And the truth is, if you limit what you do to the things that you truly value and are excited about, you bring up the level of quality and also the level of enjoyment. Okay? Now, here's one way to start saying no more often, and that is to think about what your priorities are. What are you working toward right now that's building better relationships, building your family, your health, and maybe even your career? What are those things, okay? And I know all of it sounds great, but working toward all of them at the same time is very challenging. It doesn't necessarily mean you ignore the things that are not your priority, but they do fall lower on your list right now. And it goes back to one of the podcasts that I had that talked about the one thing. What is the lead domino that is going to put everything else into place, okay? And I'm going to say that health and fitness needs to be that lead domino. Because here's the thing, you feel great. You get more confidence, okay? You're able to perform better. Everything just becomes easier the healthier you are. So that, in my opinion, needs to be number one on the priority. And again, once you have your priorities in mind, then it's easier to say yes to the things that fall in line with it, okay? The things that make you feel excited and will add value to your life. Again, it'll become easier to say no to the things that don't align with your top priorities, okay? So, for example, if your family is your main priority, that can still include career and health activities, since providing for them, being a role model, and being healthy are a part of that equation. Now, one way you'll know that saying no to something is the right thing to do is to trust your instincts. Okay? If you feel a sense of relief at the thought of not doing it, then you're probably better off without it. And if actually saying the word no, this is something that I want you to really think about. If saying the word no is hard for you, this is a trick that you can use, okay? And it's definitive words. Instead of a vague excuse or an apology, you could say something like, I don't have time to say bake the brownies for the bake sale. I don't go out for drinks during the week. Or weekends are family time. Or I work out every morning before I do whatever. You get the picture? Basically, using that language helps you set a clear boundary, which means people are more apt to understand and give you less pushback when you say no. So you're changing the language, and you're putting your priorities first, and people understand that. And if they don't, then you're hanging out with the wrong people. Now remember, when it comes to your health, your time is one of your most important, precious resources. All right, you have to schedule it. You have to schedule that health and wellness, that fitness, first thing in the morning. I love to do it because typically you get it done the first thing in the morning. You don't. I just hit the pause button on there on accident. But what I was saying is when you do it first thing in the morning, you don't put it off. Okay, you get it done. All right, sorry about that. That's the first time I've ever done that. I actually just hit the keyboard. But again, remember, you just never get back those hours that you spend doing something you don't want to do. And guarding your time is one of the best ways that you can take care of yourself. Again, it's all about taking care of you first, and then everything else will fall in line. That's why they always say that when you're on the airplane, make sure that you take care of yourself first before assisting others. You want to make sure you have the oxygen, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to do it. All right? Again, what I've seen over and over is that we will burn the midnight oil. We'll do whatever it takes in our career and stuff like that, but then we burn out because it's not really the number one priority. And self-care, in my opinion, right now needs to be everybody's number one priority. So I hope that kind of resonates with you today. Again, if you know anybody that needs to hear it, please share it. Again, I do appreciate the reviews in this internet era, in this time period. You know, There's a lot of stuff out there, but the reviews help push this podcast up, and it could help change someone's life, okay? And again, if you're someone who's struggling, you need some direction, you need some help, you need some accountability, again, look to setting up a session with me. I'll get on the call with you. 15 minutes, we'll get you mapped out. All right, you can go to fitover40challenge.com/fitness coach. Fill out the info. I'll get you set up. We'll do a quick coaching call. We'll get you taken care of. We'll get you on the right track, okay? Again, this is all about you. It's August. It's getting hot. It's time to get fired up. So I hope you're fired up as well. Hope you're ready to make that change. And if you need that help, again, don't hesitate to reach out. I really do appreciate you, and you keep making it a great day. Let's make it a great month. And this is Coach Dave signing off.